Tonight we are going to honor the very best that Portland State has ever produced. The hard work, the commitment, and most of all, the excellence.
I owe a lot in my life to my time here. I earned a degree in finance, I won a national championship, made lifelong friendships, and met my husband. I think it's hard for your kids to look at you and think, you played a sport? I took them to the Hall of Fame and showed them the 1992 national championship team. My young son, who's here this evening, pointed at the picture, completely astonished that I was in the picture. And I said, well, this is why I'm taking you to show you. And he just kept, but you're in the picture. I said, yes. Yes, to my boys, your mom was cool at least once.
Please welcome to the Portland State Athletics Hall of Fame, Erica Boggio.
Okay, so this is the fun part. All week I've been telling my daughters that I play football, and they did not believe me. And I guess that was the beginning of learning how to work hard. New sport, new school, new people, and I had a bunch of great leaders, and of course, staff, coaches. Without your circle, without your friends, without your community, I can't kick a football without somebody holding it. So I want to make sure everybody knows, it's not me that got up here. It's the people that were involved with me. So,
please welcome to the Portland State Athletics Hall of Fame, Zach Brown.
So for me, I was never afraid to fail, to lose, because I know that as long as I kept trying, I'm gonna get them. I was fearless. I was fearless to go after whatever goals that I had, because I knew that I would never quit. I knew I would never, ever, ever quit. The one thing that no one can ever take away from you in life is your work ethic. No one can ever take away what you put in. And ultimately, I think that's why the game of football, the game of basketball showed me so much love, because I gave it everything. And we became the iron, and we sharpened each other, and we battled, and we held each other accountable. We called each other out. Next thing you know, we're number 2 team in the country. Portland State is on the map as a D1 program. And I wanted people to see what I saw in the mirror every day. I knew I was a Hall of Famer. I knew I was a Hall of Famer. I just had to live it every day. And I knew that one day this would happen. I pushed myself. I wasn't afraid to take flight. And I realized that the game is never over. The pursuit of greatness never ends. The road to glory is infinite, because you should never stop becoming your best. So I say to my family and my friends, my teammates and my community, I'm not perfect, and I will never be, but I promise to never stop trying to be better every day. I'm going into the Hall of Fame because I never quit. My folks, we in there, baby.
Please welcome to the Portland State Athletics Hall of Fame, Rashad Floyd.
I am honored to be inducted into the Portland State University Athletics Hall of Fame. Prior to the 1966-67 school year, the athletic offices and locker rooms were in the basement of Old Main, Lincoln Hall. The venerable gymnasium was centered in the basement. The 66-67 basketball team averaged over 89 points per game that season, which included many Big Sky games. You have to appreciate that the three-point field goal did not exist at that time. At tip-off, the stands were modestly full. Quickly, the crowd would begin to swell until it was a raucous standing room-only gym. Even some of the professors threw in the towel. They ended their evening classes at the break and came to the gym to watch the remainder of games. It was without a doubt a different era and a far cry from today's facilities and experiences. But I imagine most of us still around would do it again in a heartbeat if we could. Thank you again, PSU, for the honor.
Please welcome to the Portland State Athletics Hall of Fame, Ed Gorman.
To all of the Hall of Famers that are here today, thank you for paving the way for us so we can have this honor as well. Congratulations to all of the other 2024 class. We did it. I have to start by thanking my coaches that I had, Terry and Mary. Thank you so much for having faith in me, believing in me, and giving me the opportunity. So thank you. To the fans that came, rain or shine, day or night, home or away, thank you so much for being there. And it was so great to see you all in the stands. And the one thing that I hope is that I hope that my little girl, my little niece, my little nephew, and all the boys and girls out there get the opportunity to live out their dream like I did. So thank you very much, and go Vikes.
Please welcome to the Portland State Athletics Hall of Fame, Mandy Hill.
Like many others before me, I just want to highlight my community because I wouldn't be where I am today. None of this would have happened without them. Erickson wasn't even one of my teachers, but he's probably one of the most influential teachers from my high school, just because he was a coach and his doors were always open for us athletes. And we would drop our gym bags, practice bags off in his classroom in the morning. I didn't even use a locker. I just dropped all my stuff and books in his classroom. And then my dad's like, "You should run track." And I'm like, "That's a punishment. Why would you want to run?" And I was like, I agreed, and I said, "I'll do the shortest race possible. I'm not going to run far." And so, of course, I went out for the 100, which is the shortest race, and my dad's like, "Go ahead and try the 200. I was like, "That is way too far." And that ended up being my favorite race. And then my mom, if she wasn't too nervous to not watch, I think she got more nervous than I did before the races. So she'd be pacing back and forth. But when she was watching, I always heard her voice. No matter where she was, I always heard her, "Go, Jenna!" And yeah, so I really appreciate everything that they've done. They sacrificed a lot. They taught me work ethic.
Please welcome to the Portland State Athletics Hall of Fame, Jenna Settle.